بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد حدثنا محمد بن المثنى قال حدثنا محمد بن جعفر حدثنا شعبة عن عمرو بن مرة عن مرة الحمداني عن أبي موسى عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال فضل عائشة على النساء كفضل الثريد على سائر الطعام أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. Abu Musa radiallahu ta'ala anhu narrated from Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that fadilat and virtue of Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha unto the all women fadilat and virtue of Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha unto the women, it is like the virtue of tharid unto all kinds of food. Beautiful hadith sharif. We spoke about Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha many times. Remember, one about Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha. Second, about the wives of Nabi Sassam. And third, descension of Isa alayhi salatu wassalam. These three fundamental things, if we know from authentic sources, Allah subhanahu, all of that we should know from the authentic sources. But in our world, ill-minded people, they have created these fundamental three debates about the descension of Isa alayhi salatu wassalam, about the numbers of the wife of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, wives, and about the age of Aisha radiallahu ta'ala. Like this hadith sharif, Nabi Sassam is giving her virtue and fadilat over women. If you remember, just to explain, we have shared many times, many times, that if you exclude Anbiya alayhim salatu wassalam one side and Khulafai Rashideen one side, and then you collect all the humanity, with no exaggeration, Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, because of her input onto the mankind, because of her ilm, because of her investment, because of her contribution, what she had earned from Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if you keep on one side, she will be weighty over whole mankind. And this hadith sharif is supporting that. And I have shared that also. Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, in his khilafat time, whoever used to be Khalifa and whoever used to be Amirul Mu'mineen, they used to be Imam. Nabi Sassam, in his lifetime, Nabi Sassam was Imam. And then Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, Khalifa to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he is Imam. And he is leading everything. Umar radiyallahu ta'ala, Usman radiyallahu, like that. So, Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala who delivering sermon from the mimbar, and when Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam passed away, and when Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala passed away, Hazrat Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala, she was stationed in her own home. Because Nabi Sassam is buried there. Nabi Sassam is her husband. And this relation of husbandhood and wifehood between Nabi Sassam and his wives will never end, will never expire. Other husband passes away, after the iddat, that woman can remarry. But wives of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam can never remarry. Instead, they are for ummat mums. They are our mothers. وَأَزْوَاجُهُ أُمَّهَاتُهُم. Allah said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that wives of Nabi Sassam, they are the mothers of believers. And sometimes someone was telling me that, Masab, always you talk only about one thing. We think of Allama Khalid Mahmud Sahab now. Those crucial issues, those related to our aqaid, those very fundamental to our aqaid, or those issues that when we are about to die from this world, which become very great aid and help and fulfill the need of the time, that is what we discuss more. When you will be dying, you will remember, inshallah. You will remember. When you will be faced with these types of, na'uz billah, wrong objections, then you will stand. You will stand. That's why sometimes some of the fundamental things we talk very often. Because sabak, as much as it is being repeated, that much it will be very strong. So Aisha radiallahu ta'ala, I was saying that wives of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they are our mums, because Quran said. Now, Hazrat Aisha radiallahu ta'ala remained stationed when Nabi sallallahu passed away, when Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala passed away, because Nabi sallallahu is her father. Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala is her father. Nabi sallallahu is her husband. When Umar radiallahu ta'ala passed away, that is when she moved. So she was stationed there into the khilafat of Abu Bakr radiallahu. Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala is delivering sermon. And our mother Aisha radiallahu ta'ala sent one piece of paper to Abu Bakr radiallahu. As soon as he read, there and there he corrected himself. He said, that is where I was mistaken. And may Allah reward Ummul Mu'mineen Aisha radiallahu ta'ala. She sent this message, and that message is the message of correction. So it shows that Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala, he is the first best human being after Anbiya alayhi salatu wassalam. But he gets correction from our mother Aisha radiallahu ta'ala. That's how she is weighty. Now may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us knowledge from Aisha radiallahu ta'ala and from all the Sahaba, especially from the Ummahatul Mu'mineen. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he is outside the house, he is into the big number. And when he is inside the house, he is into the big number. Always. Because Nabi sallallahu is a multi-dimensional personality. Multi-dimensional personality. As many people are observing him, as many people are accompanying him, that much it will become beneficial for the mankind. And likes of Aisha radiallahu ta'ala, she is one of the greatest genius, intelligent person of this ummah. She was very wise. We must have shared many ahadith sharifa, that she is just waiting. She is just waiting with her imani recording, imani camera. She is just waiting to fulfill her status as motherhood, because she was going to become mom for the whole mankind. She is going to derive from Nabi Sassam, and she is going to pass it on to the whole mankind. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kept her alive approximately 50 years after Nabi Sassam. 40 to 50 years after Nabi Sassam. And those 40 to 50 years, what are those 40 to 50 years? Every day you will see Nabi Sassam's ilm, Nabi Sassam's generosity, Nabi Sassam's zuhud, Nabi Sassam's quality, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam's akhlaq, Nabi Sassam's characteristic from her. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave her that long life. And that's why she was brought into the nikah of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam in a very small age. Me and you have dirty thinking. How can we think dirty on our Nabi sallallahu? If you go through an authentic ahadith sharifa, wallahi, you will put your head down for the devotion and dedication and sacrifices of Nabi sallallahu. And if you will learn If you will learn, that day I think we were talking with Brother Samir Bhai, and that sometimes it sounds that Imran Khan's Islam coming from the Orientalists. If you learn Islam from the Orientalist sources, then you will think that no one knows Islam like me. No one understands Islam like me. Then you will have same sort of views. And they, sometimes they write masterpiece. If you go through the whole book, you will never want to put down. You will never want to put down. Such beautifully they write. And they are very highly academics. But they will leave one very, very problematic thing in a very sweet poison manner that you will not even sense it. And you will have that problematic thing about fundamentals of Islam, and you thinking I am a very good Muslim. Because your Islam is not coming from the pure and clean and neat and tahir sources. Sometime, you go to the university lectures. I'm reading this one hadith sharif. That lecturer will read same hadith sharif, and on to the same hadith sharif, sometime he will talk for an hours. He will talk for an hours. And you will think that, the person who is delivering the Shama'il al-Tirmidhi to us, he doesn't know anything. And really, that the quantity of information he will give you, it will be beyond amazement. So much. But just imagine who's got so much of the quantity of information, his heart and his tongue is not wet with La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So maybe it will impress your ears. Maybe it will impress your intelligence. But it will not penetrate your heart. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. I spoke a little bit more because this hadith sharif, Nabi Sassam is saying about the fadilat of Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala. About the fadilat of Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala elevate her and all the ummahatul mu'mineen and all the sahaba. If there was no sahaba, we would have not had Quran and hadith sharif of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Sahaba, they are the medium. And sahaba, this word sahaba, suhbat. Suhbat is crucial. You take your Islam from here, it will be totally invalid into the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you take your Islam from here to the hearts, and I'm not saying from me, I'm just the student. But may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, sometime like last night we had that zikrullah majlis. Sometimes you feel that you keep begging Allah, that Allah give me basirat of Quran and Sunnah. Sometimes you feel that, you feel like betting with yourself. That I bet you won't die until Allah will fulfill those du'as of yours. And we want nothing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala except the wealth of Quran and Sunnah. Because these days there are so many modern phenomena of Islam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I was saying, our Hazrat Allama Khalid Mahmud Sahib rahmatullah alayhi, he used to talk about these crucial things very many times. And now you feel that old man, we used to go into his khidmat once in a blue moon. But how much he became beneficial to us, may Allah reward him. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us such that till we die, when it comes to Quran and Sunnah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provide us authentic, pious, reliable, righteous, highly academic sources in a shape of individuals, not the books, not the software. This is the real software. I've been saying many times that we have started this Fajr Sabak from that old masjid just because of this one ayat. Bal huwa ayatun bayyinatun fi suduril ladina utul ilm. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, what is ilm? Ilm is the ayat bayyinat into the hearts of the people of ilm. Allah said that. So time will come, our Hazrat Allama Khalid Mahmud Sahib used to say, Rahmatullah alayhi used to say, that there will be two what you call, parallel lines. Two parallel lines. Both will appear to you same. Both will appear to you ilm. Both will appear to you iman and Islam and haqq. But he used to say, one will be the Islam of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and one will be the Islam of Dajjal. That is the essence of him. Essence of his statement. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us correct understanding of Quran and Sunnah. Many times I talk about Aisha radiyallahu. Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala, one of the hadith sharif I came across, and how much we learn. Now we are entering in such a time that very quickly differences takes place, divisions take place, partition takes place, conflict takes place. Well within sometime ulama, well within good movements. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. When they take place, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us such that we look into the time of Nabi Sassam, his guidelines, times of Sahaba, and we derive similar sabak for our situation, some relevant sabak to our situation. Our mother Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala, she fell into the confrontation between herself and Ali radiyallahu ta'ala. She was into the confrontation between herself and Ali radiyallahu ta'ala. After that, as long as she lived, she used to say, out of regret, and this regret will bear so many lessons for us. It will bear so many lessons for us. She used to say that I wish, on one side, if this becomes scenario, that if Allah had given me 10 children from Nabi Sassam. We know that she didn't have children. She used to say that if Allah had given me 10 children from Nabi Sassam, and how Nabi Sassam would become happy, because Nabi Sassam used to be very happy with Hazrat Aisha. She said that if Allah had given me 10 children from Nabi Sassam, and how Nabi Sassam would have become happy, I would have become more happy if I did not go into the confrontation against Ali radiallahu anhu. She used to say that, and she used to regret that I wish I would have not gone into the confrontation. That would make me happy more than Nabi Sassam will become happy having 10 children from me. That is what her regret. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us such that our pious, their regrets become our lessons. And at the same time, they should be elevated. Some people, likes of Maududi, he started criticizing Sahaba like he is criticizing his students. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us such that when we take our senior, we take them the way they were supposed to be taken. Especially Sahaba. You cannot lay one finger onto every Sahabi, because as-sahabatu kulluhum adul. Every Sahabi, they are above than our criticism. That is what Muhaddisin concluded. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from the foolishness. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from the illness which will bring illness into our iman and our akhirat, our Islam and our grave. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya awwal al-awwalin, ya akhir al-akhirin, ya rahim al-masakin, ya dhal quwwati al-matin, ya dhal manni fala yumannu alayk, ya dhal tawli, ya dhal jalali wal ikram. La ilaha illa ant, زهر الللاجئين وجعر المستجيرين ومأمن الخائفين. يا مأمن الخائفين، إن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب أشقياء فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء، فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء، فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء. وإن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب مقطرا علينا أرزاقنا فامحو تقطير رزقنا وحرمان رزقنا. واكتبنا وأثبتنا عندك سعداء ووفقنا الخير، فإنك تقول في كتابك يمحو الله ما يشاء ويثبت وعنده الكتاب. اللهم إنا نسألك فعل الخيرات وترك المنكرات وحب المساكين، وأن تغفر لنا وترحمنا، فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فتوفنا غير مفتونين، فاقبضنا غير مفتونين، غير خزايا ولا ندامة ولا مفتونين. اللهم ارزقنا حبك وحب حبيبك صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم ارزقنا حبك وحب من يحبك وحب عمل يقربنا إلى حبك. اللهم هم أصلنا ووصلنا، وإليهم يحن قلوبنا، وطال إليهم شوقنا، فاقبض إليهم أرواحنا. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا توفنا مسلما والحقنا بالصالحين اللهم ثبتنا على الإيمان وأمتنا على الإيمان واهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين اللهم أحسن عاقبتنا في الأمور كلها وأجرنا من خزي الدنيا وعذاب القبر وعذاب الآخرة اللهم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا وحبيبنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمته.